What is good, everybody? This is Wayland, and today I'll be showing you the fastest way to build a competitive team in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, I assume that you already know what natures, IVs, and EVs are, but if you have no idea what I just said, pause the video. I have some links down in the description box which can help you understand what those things are for. Make sure you already have the IV checker unlocked and you already have these key items before watching this video. Basically, this guide is to help you speed up the entire process from getting the Pokemon until it is ready for battle. Alright, so let's say that I want a Copperajah on my team. Ideally, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, you catch a Copperajah, breed it with a 5 to 6 IV Ditto, hope that it gets the 5 IVs or 6 IVs if you're lucky, give it a mint to get the right nature, EV train it with some drugs, and voila! Congratulations, you have a competitive Copperajah. That's the whole process of getting a competitive Pokemon. If you think about it, you need 50 battle points to purchase 1 mint and 1 mint alone. It would take you roughly 30 to 40 minutes to get 1 mint. I'm about to show you 2 methods to get any nature you want on a specific Pokemon in less than 2 minutes. The first method is to get a Pokemon that has the Synchronize ability. This ability guarantees that its nature will be passed down to the wild Pokemon. 100% guaranteed. Here's a list of Pokemon that has the Synchronize ability. For this video, I'll be using Ralts. You can get Ralts at the rolling fields in the wild area. Just simply fly to this location right here. Head straight for a little bit. And there you go. Ralts has a 60% chance to appear in the overcast weather, so set your date and time to June 1, 2020 so you can get that weather. Get as many Ralts as you can with different natures and you're ready to go. As you can see here, I have captured a lot of Ralts that have the Synchronize ability, and each of these Pokemon has a different nature. We have a timid nature, a naughty, relaxed, so on and so forth. The idea here is to get all the natures you need for you to pass it down to your future competitive Pokemon. Alright, so let's say that I want to capture this Copperajah right here, and I want this Pokemon to have the adamant nature. Instead of applying mints to this Pokemon, I simply go to my box, get the Pokemon who has the Synchronize ability and adamant nature, put Ralts in the first slot, and then interact with this huge ass elephant. Once you have captured a Copperajah, you can check it out and double check its nature. Alright, let's see our Pokemon right here. Boom, adamant nature guaranteed without giving it the adamant mint at all. Alright, so what if you cannot get that Pokemon in the wild though? Like, what if it was a max raid, or what if it was traded from someone else? Well, the second method is to really get a Ditto with different natures. The idea here is to make your Ditto hold the Everstone while breathing so that its nature gets passed down to the baby. You don't really need a 5 to 6 IV Ditto here since you're just passing the nature to the baby. So to catch a Ditto, you can just simply go to the Lake of Outrage and there will be pink blobs in the grassy area. Let's see if we can find a Ditto here. Boom, there's a Ditto. So catch a bunch of Dittos with different natures as well. make it hold the Everstone, and then breed it to pass down the nature to the Pokemon. Similar to my Ralts, I do have a lot of Dittos with different natures. The idea here is to also have all natures for the Ditto so that I can just breed it and then pass it down to the baby. Alright, cool. Let's go back to the Copperajah right here. Since I already have the nature that I want, it's time to breed it with the 5 to 6 IV Ditto. I already have my 5 to 6 IV Ditto right here. You can check the links in the description box on how to get one just in case you don't have it yet. But ideally, you're going to make it hold an item called Destiny Knot and then breed it with the Copperajah until you get the 5 to 6 perfect IVs that you want. Make sure you don't forget to give the Pokemon with the right nature an Everstone so that when you breed it with the Ditto, it passes down the nature to the offspring. Alright, so now that we have the Adamant Copperajah holding the Everstone and we have a 5 IV Ditto holding the Destiny Knot, now is the time to breed a perfect Copperajah. So how do we speed up this process? Well, I'm about to show you how you can do this the fast way. You need the Oval Charm. This item increases the chances of an egg being found at the daycare center. But what you really need is a Pokemon that has the ability Flame Body. If you have a Pokemon in your party that has Flame Body, the egg hatching steps will be reduced down to 50%. 50 freaking percent. That means your egg hatching process will be cut down in half, which will save you a lot of time to do better things as the game progresses. Here's a list of Pokemon that has the Flame Body ability. In this video, I managed to get a Litwick that has Flame Body from the wild. I always have it in my party, so whenever I try to hatch eggs, it's always reduced down to half. So breeding Pokemon with perfect IVs takes a lot of time, but applying these mechanics and taking advantage of the abilities of your Pokemon will sharply raise your speed. As a matter of fact, right now I am trying to breed a perfect Copperajah. It usually takes me roughly 30 minutes to an hour just to get that perfect IV Copperajah. And there you go. As a matter of fact, boom, we got a 6 IV Copperajah in about 15 minutes. Wow, that was fast. Before we get into the last step, if you liked the video so far, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of Pokemon content and Wi-Fi battles, and I would appreciate it when you give all your love and support to this channel. I'm about to show you the fastest way to EV train your Pokemon. Ideally, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, you can give vitamins to your Pokemon until it has max EVs. Yes, you can basically drug your Pokemon until they're maxed out. But that would cost you a lot of money to do so. Now, there are two methods to fully EV train your Pokemon the fast way. The first method is to get luxury balls, sell them, buy the vitamins, and give it to your Pokemon. You can get luxury balls from WOT traders in the wild area. Now, these balls that they sell are completely random, so if you don't find the luxury ball during the first try, just throw a wishing piece in the den. Change the date to the next day. Go back to the WOT trader and check it again. A luxury ball costs 100 watts, but if you sell it at the Pokemon market, you'll get around 1500 bucks. Once you have enough cash, buy the vitamins and give it to your Pokemon. Alright, so I want to put HP and attack EV points on my Copperajah. So I would need to have 26 bottles of HP up. And that would cost $260,000. and 26 bottles of protein to give it max EVs. That's another $260,000. And you also need to buy one more bottle of, let's say, any bottle, so that you can actually fully maximize all the EV points that you can put on a Pokemon. Having 26 bottles of HP up and 26 bottles of protein only results to 504 EV points. That's why you need another bottle to fully maximize the 510 EV points that you can put on a Pokemon. I'm gonna show you the other method, which I totally recommend. Just go to the Pokemon Center, go to your PC, and select Pokejobs. Then select the stat you want to train in. In this case, let's go for HP. Choose the Pokemon you want to EV train. And since I want max HP on this Pokemon, I should put whole day in the duration. It's going to send your Pokemon to do some EV training. Now go back to the wild area, go to a den. Change the date to the next day. Go back to your Pokemon Center and retrieve back your Pokemon. And then boom, a whole day will give you 96 EV points for free without really breaking a sweat. It only took me 1 minute to get all of that done, so if you do the math, just do it 3 times and the Pokemon will be fully EV trained in a particular stat in less than 5 minutes. So there you have it. Here's what a fully EV trained competitive Copperajah looks like. You can check the stats of the Pokemon on PycoSites.com or on Pokemon Showdown. Links are down below. Just put the right details and you'll see some numbers. This is to just double check the stats if you apply the right EVs, IVs, and nature on a Pokemon. So there you have it. That's my guide on the fastest way to build a competitive Pokemon for competitive battles. While I was doing the video, it took me roughly 20 minutes to get a competitive Copperajah ready for battle with all its stats maxed out. Normally it would take around 1 hour, but this time we managed to cut it in half. So applying these mechanics definitely made the whole process much faster. I am giving away the 6 IV Copperajah. If you want it, just leave your friend code in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Peace.